my pretty pigs. It's Kim Dunbar again with Angie, who has been very anxious to see you guys for some particular reason. And it's Talk About It Tuesday. So we're going to take some time out, and do a little bit of training for our personal team, the Peaks of Success. All right, and just so you guys see, you see that A-lister popping? So guys, this training is really, really, really special because it is my 1 year anniversary with Color Street. I can't believe that it's been a year. Are you excited? Are you excited? You're just so much excited, the babies. Oh my gosh, this year has had so many just wonderful moments and experiences and just goals and milestones, and I'm just so grateful to be able to just share them with you and to say personally thank you so much for allowing me to be your stylist for this year. It has been one of the best times for me and Angie, being able to work this business together and entertain you guys and bring a little bit of a peek of pretty for you guys. So for this week's training, I decided that I was going to actually share my top tips for surviving your first year in network marketing. Okay? Nope. Goodness. She's being a bum. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to raise this up because some things, you know, I share a lot, but I don't have to share everything. Okay. Here's how it's going to work. Okay. I know. It's nap time for her, but she's rebelling. All right. So I'm going to share with you guys my top tips for taking advantage of your first year network marketing. And just so you know, I have mommy brain, so I wrote everything down. So first things first. The first lesson that I learned when I decided to actually pursue Color Street was it's okay to start over. And not to let ego to keep me from my future. You guys already know this is my second attempt of having a home-based business, and at first I was really, nervous about the fact that it was my second time, and wondering what people would think and what people would say. But I also realized that if I worried about what people were going to think and say, I would never move forward, and I would never be any closer to attaining my goals. So just for those people who may be considering starting another business, and this may be your second, third, fourth, or fifth rotation. I mean, one of my coaches, he actually had 11 businesses before he found the one that fit him. It's okay to start over. The only thing that's going to keep you from reaching your goals is for you to quit pursuing them. Okay, so number one. The second is that your first year of business is about survival. And literally, that's the case. Like, you have no idea how to have a business. You are a baby and learning and, and going to trainings and trying things and figuring out what works and figuring out what doesn't work. And sometimes you have successes and sometimes you suck terribly. But literally, if you just keep on going, keep on practicing, keep on listening to your trainings and, just working for your business, you are going to ultimately succeed. So the first year of business is literally about survival. Survival equals success in your first year. So literally, and it's statistically proven so. 50% of people that start their own business, specifically in network marketing, quit within their first month. 85% of network marketers will quit within their first year. So literally, you can, as long as you get to this 1 year mark, you are pretty much guaranteed to just keep on pushing forward. As long as you, just keep moving, just keep surviving. Third is, if you want to be the best, follow their instructions. So one thing that I love about Color Street, particularly for me, is realizing that, the instructions were really pretty easy. You find a product that you love and you wear it. So I was like, okay, I can do that. And then when people compliment you, you share it. And if they want, the product, that's great. And let them know, hey, this is a home-based business. I freaking love it. And I think that this might be a good fit for you. And just share the information and let them make their decision about what's good for them. Kirsten, I love you. So literally, this is the basic training for Color Street. I mean, you can break it down, we can flesh it out, but literally just follow the instructions of the people that are more successful to you and just keep it simple. Just do what you know works over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, and if you find yourself stumbling, or if you're feeling rejected or depressed because you get highs and lows in your business, make sure that you continue to look for your upline. Angie, you're making people dizzy. She's being yeah. Okay, next is, not every stylist will have the same goal for their business. So this is something that I noticed, but I felt, you know how you feel like, you want to bring everybody with you to succeed and celebrate with you, but then there are some people that are just like, no, I just want to sit. Yeah. I had to realize that there were people.
Mommy.
And.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy.
Yes.
No.
Really? Mommy. She's learning that now. So I had to realize, I'll talk to you. I had to realize that there were going to be people in my team and working around me that didn't necessarily have the same goals as me. And that was okay.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy.
80% of people are just happy to be in the business for a community, for just making a little extra money, and some just love the atmosphere of network marketing, and I love it too. 20% are going to be the ones that actually want to make an impact in the business, and I am claiming it. Top 20, dag nabbit. Next is do what works consistently and keep it simple, silly. I know I'm kind of repeating myself. But it's kind of true. Sometimes we can, like when it comes to trying to figure out how to work our business, you may want to consider branching off and trying different things. And when it comes to your first year, you want to explicitly follow the instructions of the people that are more successful than you, that have traveled before you, because it works. And then once you're comfortable, once Color Street is starting to pay off your bills and do and satisfy everything that you need, then you have the opportunity to have a little bit of cushion to say, okay, well, let me try this and see how it works. But until then, keep it simple, silly. Just follow your instructions from your upline. Next is, if you can't find training, make one yourself. Like for me, when I first started with Color Street, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love these nails, but I sucked when I first started putting them on. Like, I love the concept, but I was like, I need practice. And so I took you, and I bring you guys on this journey. Every Monday, we do a mani or a pedi. And I show you guys my little shortcuts, my tips and tricks. You guys are sharing some really good tips for me, so thank you. And not only are we keeping this in the peaks of success, but we have our I do have my YouTube page. I am KIMDUNBAR. I'm Kim Dunbar, where you can look at all of our recordings for people that don't have Facebook, and you can share it with them, when they get their strips. Yeah. So literally, so basically we were able to create our own training, and that was actually a really nice contribution to the community. So I'm really happy for that. And thank you guys for all of your tips and tricks, because that really does help with these videos as they go out. Next is be friendly and respectful to everyone, even if they reject you or reject what you have to offer. And I think I had to make that stipulation. People are not rejecting me. They're rejecting what I offer. It's just like if you offer somebody coffee, but they don't drink coffee. They say tea, and they say, no, thank you. You don't take it seriously. You just move the heck on. I had to realize that, and sometimes I still have to repeatedly realize it. They're not rejecting me. It's what I have to offer, and it might be temporary. Baba. Next is, the best way to lead is by example. For me, when I realized that, that Color Street could be something that I can keep, that I can actually consistently work and be really good at, I realized that I have to work in order to have people follow me. And so there are a couple things that I like to do. I love my vendor events. I love talking, I was terrified of talking, but now I talk, to you guys. And I realized that the more I show up, the more people realize that, okay, well, I mean, she can do it, because Lord knows she has a baby crawling in her videos, and she works all the time, and, you know, with a full-time job, and yet she's still doing it. Well, shoot, I can definitely do better. And I want you to believe that, because you freaking can do better. It's nail polish that you stick on. You can do better, and you can have a fun time doing it. I'm almost done, actually. Don't be afraid to seek more training from outside sources. So, so when I realized that, you know, that Color Street was going to be something that I can keep in, you know, that I can keep in rotation, that I could have as a successful business, I realized that I needed training for my mindset, I needed training for my perspectives, and I needed training for how to work my business consistently. And so I read a lot of books. I read a lot of motivational books. I read a lot about personal development. And when I say read, I mean audiobooks, because I'm in my car most of the time. But one thing that I learned is that as I'm listening to these books and as I'm listening to these leaders, hearing their stories, not only is it reaffirming what I already know about my goals and my business, that is absolutely attainable, and that it's, you know, and that it's okay to, you know, to seek this education. But I also realized that, you know what, I am becoming an expert in my field, because there are certain things that are coming up with my team and with prospects that I'm just like, yeah, I already know. This leader, you know, this leader did this, and, you know, he talked about this, and that it's going to happen, and that's okay. Just keep it moving. I will highly, highly, highly recommend for anybody that's in their first year of business to get Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell. You will never, ever regret getting that book. It is one of the best. I'm listening to it again for like the third time, and every time I listen to it, it pumps me up for the next day. You will love it. Like, even if you're not in network marketing, even if you're just in business period for yourself, get that book. Read the book, put it in, get the audio book, whatever, but keep that thing in your rotation. You'll love it. And the last thing is, make sure that you are failing forward. When it comes to your business, like I said, there are going to be days that, you know, you get no's all day long. There will be days where, you know, something will fall short, or, you know, something will happen in your business that'll make you question, you know, if this is the right thing for you. If it doesn't happen, then that means that you're not really working your business. But that's okay. It happens to everyone, whether you're making $500 a month to $40,000 a month. The only failing that you will ultimately have in your business is to stop trying. But if you continue to just get up, put yourself out there, fail forward, you are going to find the things that are going to make you successful and bring you joy and bring you ultimately closer to the goals that you have for yourself and your family. And so that's it. Those are my big realizations for this first year. I am so, so, so honored to be in this space with you, to have you as a part of my family. Kirsten, she's known me she's known me for years. Like, I can't believe you're watching. I love you so much, and I hope the family's doing well. There's new people that I've gotten a chance to meet, people that I've gotten a chance to pamper and just be a part of circles. I have people that I've never even met before that you know, that tune in, and I'm just so so happy to be here, and I cannot wait for what the next year is going to hold for us. So I hope this is a really good training for you. If this is really, you know, if this is impactful for you, I hope that you share it with your team, whether they're in Color Street or not. And if you are considering Color Street as a business for you, please feel free to personal message me. I wholeheartedly believe that everybody needs to have their business. Color Street may not be a fit for you, but if it is, let me show you how to make this work, okay? All right, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.